Our 10th Donate Life Rose Parade float entry will transport 32 riders representing deceased organ, eye, and tissue donors, living donors, and transplant recipients through a magical, heart-filled world encompassing the highs and lows that life has to offer. A pathway of looping hearts is lined with 72 memorial fluorograph portraits of deceased donors who are remembered every step of the way. The people depicted in fluorographs were organ, eye, or tissue donors at the time of their passing. Most of them left us far too soon, but through these memorial portraits, we're able to honor their legacy of life. Their family members are able to remember them in a very special way, and we're able to inspire the rest of the country.
Seeing his picture up there and knowing what it represents, that, you know, we're here alive, but his life is still, it's still moving on, knowing that he's helped over 100 people, you know, save their lives. It's also helped our healing process to know that a piece of him is still out there, and, you know, it's done more good than, and it overcomes the tragedy of him being gone.
Every fluorograph is actually touched by the families themselves before they're completed. Some families are decorating them here in their entirety, but other families wait for their fluorographs to arrive where they are able to put the finishing touches on at media events across the country. About 55 of our 72 fluorographs will actually travel from Pasadena across the country before Christmas so that family members can put the finishing touches on their loved ones' portraits. They're then returned to us before they're placed on the float.
It is an honor because when Brittany passed away, she could have just passed away and that would have been it. But she left a legacy and she saved 3 lives. And so there's 3 other mothers that didn't have to go through the pain that I went through. But I'm so proud of her that she chose to do this, and her legacy is going to be here forever. As a mom, your biggest fear is that your child's going to be forgotten. And this way, she never will. She's going to be in history, always on the 2013 Rose Float. So I'm excited.
Right now, there are more than 115,000 people waiting for an organ transplant across the country. Our hope is that through our participation in the Rose Parade, people see that donation isn't about death, it's about life and the opportunity to leave a legacy of caring and giving to others. Hopefully people see our presentation in the parade, they're inspired by it, and they act upon that motivation by saying yes to donation or registering as a donor.
I am a liver transplant recipient 2 times actually. The first time was when I was 2 years old and due to a birth defect called biliary atresia. Second time was when I was 16, and you know, the reason why I'm so dedicated and committed to creating such a beautiful float is because I want to give back to the world, to the community, that I'm so thankful to have 2 chances at life. And so, you know, it's my dedication and my way of saying thank you to the world and life.
But this is awesome. The Rose Parade was something that he went to. It was a tradition for him. And to be on TV in the Rose Parade, he was taken from us suddenly, but apparently he wasn't going anywhere. And he's still here, so luckily he gets to go down the Colorado Boulevard.
My husband was a pulmonologist, which is a lung specialist, and an ICU director in our intensive care unit at a local hospital, and an avid cyclist, and he was killed in a cycling injury. He donated many organs, but the people who chose to write, coincidentally, were the ones that received his lungs. That was just really poignant to me, to hear that the 2 lung recipients off oxygen, becoming active again, and having a future.